Hey everybody, it's your girl Marilys E, your manifestation coach, here to help you create the life you desire, one manifestation at a time. Okay, so listen, I hope everybody's doing well. I hope that you guys are staying safe. I hope that y'all are staying indoors unless you have to go outside. I just hope y'all just staying in good spirits because I know it's been a lot. But we are in this together and we're gonna get through this together, okay? But anyway, let me get to it because I don't want to have y'all on here long. I know we quarantine, but folks still got stuff to do. So, anybody who knows me knows that the word lit, y'all, I say it all the time. Some would say I say it too much, and I might, I don't know, but I'm gonna keep saying it. I love the word lit. So, here is the topic for this video. Your lit versus their lit, you can't compare. Your lit versus their lit, you can't compare. You cannot compare. And this video is for that person who is stuck in a place of comparison. You don't want to move because you feel like what you got going on isn't as good as the next person's, or you don't feel like, your stuff is worth people buying into, or whatever the case may be. We're going to help get you out of that because I promise you, because I've been there. I have been there before. I was a good I'm about to say a comparator. That's not a word. I can't do that. But I used to compare myself to people a lot. Okay, I really did. Especially when it came to, brand building and stuff like that and, business stuff. But you can't do that. You will only hold yourself back when you do that. But let's get into it. So again, this is for those of you who may be stuck in that place, or help to keep you from getting to that place, to keep you from, getting to the place of comparing yourself to other people and what they have going on. We don't do that. That's not what we do. So look, 3 ways to help you from doing that. Know your lane. The first thing is you have to know your lane, which comes with knowing your purpose. You can't know your lane, get in your lane, and stay in it if you don't know your purpose and why you're here. So it is very important. It's very, very, very important. I was telling a friend, it was a while ago, like I could not imagine life without knowing what I was here for. I would just feel like I'm just all over the place. And a lot of times, some of y'all just do stuff, and it seems like you're just all over the place. That's because you don't know your lane. That's because you don't know your purpose. When it's to the point where, people see you doing stuff and, working on this and building that. But if someone was to ask you, what exactly do you do? That's a problem. You're doing too much. You have to know your lane. You have to stay in your lane. All right? Know your purpose. And once you do that, I promise you, you will not, when God shows you, or when it's revealed to you what you were here to do, what you were put here to do, you're not going to feel the need to compare yourself with anybody else. Because you are you, and only you can do what you can do. That's your lane. And that's your purpose. And nobody can fulfill that but you. Okay? Second thing is, it's okay to do nothing. I need y'all to know. I need y'all to know that it is okay to do nothing. Okay? It is. And when I say that, look, don't take it as it's okay to be stagnant. It's okay to forget about what God has, put you here for. Or, it's okay to forget about the people He's called you to or whatever. That ain't okay. What I'm saying is, for instance, I was a part of a community before, and I love those people even now, okay? But my mindset has just shifted, and I just can't. But I was a part of a community one time. This was months ago, like last summer was when I think that's when I left at transition. But that a community who believed in hustling, grinding, hustling, like work nonstop. Just don't sleep. Don't just work. I get it, but I don't get it. because I ain't got to get it. You know what I'm saying? When you know your lane, you know, okay, got it, I get it. You don't work, you don't eat. But that don't mean work yourself silly to the point of I'm grinding so hard, I'm operating on 2 hours of sleep. That's foolishness to me. Okay, it's not that deep. But some people believe in that, and if they feel that's their lane, by all means, okay, do what you do. But again, I'm talking about not comparing and getting to a place of not comparing things to help you to not compare yourself to what somebody else got going on. But yeah, you have to know that it's okay to do nothing until you are inspired to do something. It's okay to do nothing until you are inspired to do something. You know, because like I said, a lot of people, they just out here doing stuff. Just out here doing stuff. Don't nobody know what you do. Don't nobody know. They want to call you to speak at certain events, but they don't even know what your area of whatever is because you're just all over the place. No, it's okay to do nothing. I know you may see other people, again, grinding, going. Every time you look on Instagram, they lit. Oh my gosh. But sis, your lit ain't gonna look like that. It's not gonna look like that. So you have to know where to draw the line. And I'm saying this, look, this video was inspired because again, I was a person who would compare myself to and this was before the confidence was built up and the self-worth was lit or whatever. But I used to compare myself to certain women who had like lit brands, and I just would go on Instagram, oh my gosh, she's so dope. Like, oh my God. It got to the point where, again, you got to think about at the time, the self-love wasn't all the way there. The self-confidence wasn't there all the way. So that just added to it. But it was a time when I would see certain things that certain boss chicks were doing. And it wasn't a matter of being jealous, but it reminded me of what I did not have going on. It reminded me that, dang, I ain't done building my doggone brand. Or it made me think about the fact that I'm 30-some years old. She ain't nothing but 25. Like, dang, what am I doing wrong? You ain't doing nothing wrong. You're not doing nothing wrong. Because just like your lit is not going to look like their lit, the timing of it all is going to be completely different as well. I need you to know that. The timing is not, you have to understand divine timing. I don't care if you are almost 40. You still lit. You are still dope in your own right. And again, just because your stuff hasn't popped off like you expected it to, or just because it's not growing as fast as theirs or however fast you would like it to, don't discredit what you hold. Don't discredit your litness. Real talk. Don't do that. So again, it's okay to do nothing until you are inspired to do something. And when you are inspired, that makes things so much better. Again, you're not all over the place. When you get to a place, because this is me, I don't do anything that I'm not inspired to do. Okay, I know my purpose. I know what I'm here for. I know that there are people depending on me. I know that, and I'm here for that. But if I'm not inspired to do it, I feel like I'm doing a disservice to myself and the people who I'm called to. If I'm just doing stuff just to be doing it, or yeah, I'm a coach, but certain stuff I'm not inspired to do it that way. And that's okay. So again, once you know your lane and know your purpose, you'll get to the place of knowing, okay, it's okay for me to do nothing today. It's okay for me to do nothing. I posted on Facebook last week. I think it was last week. Because I'm working on a book. I might as well just put it out there, child. I'm working on a book, and I said, I'm going to be I'm going to be a whole author one day. But today, I feel inspired to do absolutely nothing. And guess what I did that day? Nothing. And it's okay. It's okay. Okay? Don't feel like you have to work yourself silly to keep up with everybody else, all the boss chicks. It's so many of them, and they inspire me. Do you hear me? They inspire me. But I'm not going to work myself silly to keep up, because I don't have to do that, and neither do you. You don't. Now, the third thing is, Hold on now. Where is it at? Oh, it kind of ties in. Stop looking to other brands and whatnot for how to do you. Don't look to nobody else's brand for how to do you. Don't look to nobody else's business for how to do you. Now, when it comes to inspiration and research, okay, I know you have to research stuff and, check the competitors and see what you're up against and all that stuff. I get it. But when you looking to, how can I put it? When it's not coming from a place of, okay, they inspire me, and you looking so that you can, I don't want to say copy or bite their style, but for lack of a better word or phrase, I'm just going to use that. When it comes to you doing you, you have to understand that can't nobody do it better. Okay? It's plenty of people on here with YouTube channels. We with that. I've subscribed to many of them, but can't nobody get on their YouTube channel and do what I do on mine. Period. You can't. You can't. At the end of the day. So again, it's okay. Inspiration. Okay, she inspires me. It's okay to look at people's stuff. It's okay. But like I said, it got to the point where, and this was a minute ago, but it got to the point where I had to unfollow certain people because it would remind me of what I did not have going on for myself. You know what I'm saying? So again, I don't want y'all to get to that place. I don't want y'all to ever feel like you got to compare yourself to anybody. The purpose of this video was to let you know, hey, your lit, I'm going to say litness because it sounds better in my head. Your litness is just as good as theirs, and you have no reason to compare. Understand that you are dope in your own right, okay? And that the same way that God put something in them to do and create and manifest and bring to life or whatever, you have the same ability. But again, you have to tap into that purpose. You need to know your lane. That's the first thing, like real talk. You got to know what your purpose, you got to know what your purpose is. That's the beginning to this whole thing, I believe. One of the things that you definitely need to know is your purpose, so that you can stay in your lane. That's kind of a good point. I didn't say this before, but knowing your purpose will help you to know your lane. The second thing, it's okay to do nothing until you are inspired to do something. Y'all, I see so many people out here just doing stuff, and you just be like, girl, you cute, you lit, but sis, you just got a lot going on. From this thing to that thing, you haven't even finished the first project. You going to this, sis, you gotta, you're doing a lot. And a lot of times it's, again, to keep up with what other folks are doing. Don't do that. Because it's more detrimental than you think. You're not reaching the people you need to reach when you do that. It's like next to impossible when you just all over the place. So again, it's okay to do nothing until you are inspired to do something. And the last thing is, don't look to other brands as to how to do you. Again, if you look for inspiration, it's okay to be inspired by other people, but not to the point of wanting to be like them. I want my platform to look like theirs. I want my brand to look like theirs. I want my stuff to be. Tap into your own litness. Tap into your own litness, okay? And stop comparing. Because at the end of the day, comparison kills. It will kill your purpose. It will kill your self-esteem. It will kill your self-confidence, among other things, if you let it. So you can't. So there you go, y'all. Almost 15 minutes in. I didn't want to go this long, but it's all good. Again, your lit versus their lit. Your litness versus their litness. You cannot compare. Okay? So that's pretty much all I got. If y'all have anything, hold on, let me make sure I got, yeah, all my notes, everything. So if y'all have anything, look, y'all inbox me, Facebook, Instagram, email, whatever other outlets I notated in the little description thing. Y'all can hit me up. If you don't know your purpose, look, I'm not saying I'm the best at, helping people find. I'm not saying I don't have a degree in it. I don't have a certification in that, but I can tell you how I found mine. I can tell you what helped me to tap into mine. You know what I'm saying? Pain was one of them, but we're not gonna go there. That's another video for another day. But either way, y'all, know that you are lit, you are dope in your own right, and you have no reason to compare yourself to anybody. Period. Okay? So that's all I got. Until next time, love and light, y'all. Be great.